The thing is that this phone, I'm not quite sure how much storage space is on here, so I guess I could like talk until I run out of space. And look, right now I have two bins stacked on top of each other, right? So I like this setup a lot better because obviously you can see more of my dolls this way. And you see this girl, her eyes are closed because she's leaning back on me. I'd have to stand her up so that her eyes will open. I'm definitely going to say goodbye to her, like, probably today. I'm literally just, like, itching to get the fuck out of here, even though I don't know where the fuck to go. Like, I don't want to be, like, such a minimalist that I'm like that fucking Japanese guy moving in under, like, 5 minutes or whatever. Packing all his shit, his whole life's belongings in under 5 minutes. Like, that's definitely a record. I think if there is a world record, he probably holds it. The Japanese minimalist guy. Anyway, I'm trying to think like, should I keep my eye makeup on today when I leave the house? Because I'm gonna go get my fingerprints done. And obviously, police are usually men. So maybe I might see some cute guy there. Actually, I saw a cute guy, like, in my neighborhood, like, apartment complex yesterday. Well, I mean, I can't really tell if he was, like, that cute, but, like, he had decent features. I mean, because, you know, the thing is, like, with me, I told you every time I go outside, I have nobody to impress. So I was basically wearing the same shirt. So right now, I'm wearing, like, the same shirt every day. See, this is how I, like, fill in the blanks for you to tell you, like, you know, what my real life is like. Because obviously, every time you see me, I look different because I'm dressing up, putting on a show for the camera, right? Well, I mean, so in real life, I fucking just wear the same shit every fucking day. Because, like, who do I have to impress outside my fucking house? Nobody. I have nobody to impress outside my house. So, yeah. This cute guy, I saw him, like, holding a bunch of what looks like either shirts or dry cleaning. And I think he was, like, checking me out. Probably because, like, he's never seen me, because I don't try and, like, dress up or anything. But yesterday, I was actually wearing shorts. Like, black shorts and just my long sleeve blue shirt, my regular, like, humongous sunglasses that you can't see anything on my face. Yeah. Like, this is why I had, like, a row of 3 where you saw me taking videos outside wearing my humongous sunglasses and ugly hat, because I want you guys to see the difference. Like, this is me putting on a show. Whereas being outside in my normal day-to-day clothes, that's what I look like in real life with no wig, etc. Right? See, because like this is dressing to attract or making an effort. I told you, normally, I don't wear makeup to go outside. Why? I don't want any attention outside of my house. There's so many creepy, ugly people around here. Anyway, so yeah, I felt like he was like looking at me, you know. We didn't say anything, but like, of course, you see, I'm like dressed in such a way where I'm not trying, like, because it's like usually I would also have my headphones also, or earplugs coupled with my headphones, because like the bus gets really loud with the engine like in the back. It's just, and then when you're in America, I feel like this like whole truck thing, I feel like everybody in America loves trucks, and I don't know why. But I really find trucks to be very loud and obnoxious. I just can't stand trucks. Maybe you drive a truck. maybe you might think they're convenience for your lifestyle. I don't fucking know, but I don't like trucks. They're too, well, I don't like anything that's too fucking loud, okay? I told you I'm very sensitive. And yeah, I guess, speaking of this, I guess I could talk about a different topic because this reminds me of the country that I was researching, Myanmar. But like the video is getting too long, and I guess I know I said I could just talk until like I run out of space, so I might as well do it, okay? Apparently, this capital of Myanmar, I'm not even gonna try and like pronounce the name, but you just can look it up, okay? It's a really long word. It's a long word, and I don't care to try and pronounce it correctly. Myanmar, which was originally called Burma. I prefer Burma just because it's shorter. Like anything that saves space and energy is on my good side. So the one interesting thing about this country is, or the capital of Myanmar, is that they have highways with like 16 lanes. And if you know anything about the country, basically, especially since I'm military background, I can tell you, like, yes, that's definitely like strategic military, from a military perspective. I think that's pretty genius. Like, because if you have a highway with 16 lanes, then that means you can fucking use that as a fucking what do you call it? Damn, it just like escapes my brain for a split second. As a landing, for flights, for airplanes to take off and land if you need, right? So I guess like the old capital, where like the majority of people are, there's a lot of like civil unrest, a lot of protesting, and I guess because they're not happy with the military regime, because it was like a coup d'etat, right? So it was a forceful takeover, etc. I don't know too much about this country. I'm just telling you what I learned from the video that I watched, because they were talking about how strange it was that like this capital city is like fucking empty. There's like nobody there. And like when I was looking at this, I was like, I think this is quite interesting. Because, I just explained, you already know like my personality. I told you I don't like noise, right? To me, as an outsider, foreigner who's never been to this country, I've been to Thailand, but Thailand is way different. It's bustling with activity. And meanwhile, I just told you like whatever I know about this capital, having like 16-lane highways, and it's very clean, like immaculately clean. There's nobody around. It's like a ghost city, right? And I was just thinking, like, you know what? That sounds kind of appealing to me, because think about it. If there's nobody fucking there, then there's no lines. There's no noise. There's no, like, less pollution, obviously, because there's less people. I mean, I talk about, Bill Gates and his stupid fucking... He's got so many fucking crazy things going on, like, between his GMO mosquitoes and lab meats, whatever. You know what I mean? Like, my psychopath talk for today, right? Like, somebody needs to take his ass out. Why hasn't anybody taken his ass out? I mean, I'm sure he has, like, really beefed up security, but, like, I'm sure he probably has clones as well. And I'm pretty, like, this motherfucker has thought of everything, okay? But, like, seriously, between all of us collective 99% people, like, this motherfucker's literally carrying out mass genocide in Africa and trying to, like, kill people through the fucking jabs, forcing us to get the jabs through his fucking lab-created whatever, I'm sure they have mosquito drones, I coming up with. They're constantly coming up with things to fucking kill us. So, you know, I think he's the fucking problem. Somebody needs to take his ass out. Please, do us a favor and take his ass out. Anyway, yeah, so I like this setup way better because obviously, like, I can just shift the camera slightly and then you'll see more people. You see? Like, I can only have so many things going on all the time. But yeah, like, we're just all on top of each other. That's basically how it always is in here, you know? Because I need to have a good thumbnail. Look, I'm talking way too much. I think I need to take a break. And actually, I didn't even eat anything yet. I didn't eat breakfast yet. I don't know. What do you guys think of this look? With the eyeliner on the bottom only? I think I like it. It's a different look. I think I'm going to keep my eye makeup on when I go to the fucking police station. Maybe I might find a cute policeman. Fuck buddy. I really just want the D, you know? Like, I don't need anything else. I mean, D would be nice, but you know, like, STDs are a very real thing, and if you really know me, like, from the past, all my old videos, I've talked about, you know, those topics before, you know, because it's a real thing, and you gotta protect yourself. So, like, the last 2 times I hooked up with somebody in Berlin, I was definitely using protection, because, like, even just seeing the warnings in the train station, like, you know how there's, like, ads on the subway? You know, they had ads about, you know, oh, getting free testing for STDs and stuff, and I was just like, man, if they have these ads up in here, then obviously it's a real issue in fucking Berlin, because, you know, people there are quite sexually open-minded, you know. You see a lot of, well, just go to Berlin if you want to explore your sexuality. Look, here I am, giving the city free advertising. Every time I say Berlin, any word I say, I'm giving that thing, item, place, etc. free marketing. So I've been listening to Rampages lately. Basically, it's just brainwashing, like subliminals. MK Ultra is real. And I just have to stay positive. It's just so hard to stay positive, you know, like between getting mosquito bites and then thinking about, you know, fucking Bill Gates and his stupid GMO mosquitoes, mosquito drones, etc. Like, you know, as soon as, like, I get a mosquito bite, for example, then I'm just, like, filled with negativity, like, negative emotions, like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking die, you know? So, I'm doing this to kill time, because I have my fucking appointment in a few hours at the fucking police station to get my fucking fingerprints, and I was, like, laughing about, the new job, because obviously I used to do, like, security, but I was armed, and, like, this new gig it just feels like a joke, because, you know, I have to smile, and, you know, if anything happens, I just have to get a detailed description, and, oh, call my supervisor, call the police. Like, I just feel kind of useless, you know what I mean? But it's a fucking job, it's a fucking paycheck, you know what I mean? This is obviously not paying the bills, which is why I need to get a fucking job.